Today we're going to be covering a little mini story, Trinity number 16, where Deadshot calls in a favor with Batman. In our last video, we watched as Clark, Diana, and Bruce called on the help of the mystic Trinity to aid in the strange possession of Red Hood. However, the capture of Red Hood and the Outlaws turned out to be a ploy by Cersei to capture the original Trinity themselves in an attempt to obtain power. In the end, though, Cersei's partner, Ra's al Ghul, turned against her, allowing the heroes to gain the upper hand. Now it is New Year's Eve, a time when people come together to count away the last moments of the year, wasting seconds that they won't ever get back. Him, of all people, knows how precious those seconds can be. And as Bruce patiently waits on a rooftop, he watches as a van turns the corner and jumps. A voice over his earpiece tells him that he's got it, and Bruce tells the person to stand down. He has this. He lands on the van's roof, and one of the Cobra agents asks, did they hear something? A second later, Bruce kicks in the windshield, telling him that he did. And the man shouts that the van is empty. The snake shall bear its fangs, and he will never find the girl in time. And then he bites it down on a pill. Bruce tries to stop the man before he can ingest the suicide pill, but rather than dying, something else happens. The man mutates into a giant cobra, and he shouts that this will be the death of you, Batman! But while Bruce struggles with the mutated man, another man steps into the street stating, okay then, enough with the standing down. Deadshot lifts his rocket launcher, and he fires a missile. The mutated man yells that he's murdered their glorious leader. There are so many vans circling the city, and once the clock strikes midnight, the bomb will explode, and your daughter Zoe will die. The missile hits its mark, but with the thick scales covering the man's body, it has little effect. The mutated man then knocks Deadshot away as he gets close, and as Deadshot lands, he takes aim, and he fires. However, just before the bullet can hit the mutated man, it bounces off of Diana's vambrace, and she tells him, no one dies. Superman flies in, grabbing the mutated man, stating, whatever this thing is, it's over now. And however you broke out of Belle Reve, Deadshot, you're going back now. Bruce's voice tells him, no, he's not. Deadshot is working with me. Diana then asks, you know that Deadshot is a killer, right? And Bruce tells her, I know what he is, but he needs our help. I gave Deadshot my word. Deadshot yells, Cobra kidnapped my daughter, okay? They want revenge and they like their torture. They're gonna kill her at midnight unless I can find her. A few moments later, the Batmobile pulls up, and Bruce says that he was there the first time Cobra took Zoe. He will not leave a child in the hands of a killer cult. Not again. Waller owed me, and I called in that favor. Lawton has 24 hours under my supervision. Right now, we need to locate the other vans. Diana says that they'll help find Lawton's daughter, but after that, he goes back to jail. Superman flies into the air thinking that not a day goes by that he isn't thankful for having John in his life. And because of that, he can understand exactly how Lawton feels with his daughter kidnapped. While Superman and Diana continue to search the other vans, Superman radios that he's picking up police chatter. Some of the vans have stopped and they're blocking traffic on the major bridges into Manhattan. The drivers are shouting about bombs. They're lead lined and he can't even see inside of them. Bruce and Deadshot run along a rooftop, and Bruce shouts, they're escalating the situation. And Deadshot tells him, with all due respect, I don't give a damn about the bridges, that's hero stuff. This is, but Bruce stops him and finishes his sentence, personal. He spins back around telling him, you're a supervillain, so think like a supervillain. What would you do if you wanted revenge on someone? Deadshot tells him, well, I would shoot them. And Bruce yells, think! You're a strategist as much as you're a marksman. If you couldn't kill a person, how else would you do it? Deadshot thinks about it for a moment and then he says, if I can't win, I would send them on a wild goose chase, hit them where it hurts them most. Wait! They're all decoys, Batman! Bruce tells Superman to deal with the vans on the bridges just in case. But why would they do this on New Year's Eve? And then he shouts, it's a New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square. That's their target. Meanwhile, over at the Wayne Enterprises sponsored ball, Lois dances with Steve when suddenly a mutated Cobra agent breaks in. Within seconds, Superman, Diana, and Batman all crash through the window to the agents. And as one of them stands back up, his vest begins to spark and he shouts that the quantum energy bomb will explode here! It's wired to my heart, you can't stop me. Superman tries to grab the man, but because of the mutation, he can't keep himself grounded onto the floor. As the final seconds tick by, the three Trinity members try to stop him, but then, from where Batman had left Deadshot, a single shot rings out. The bullet hits the back of the mutated man's head, and in that second, Superman grabs him, throwing him into the sky so that he can explode safely without injuring anyone. Once it's all over, the three head to where Deadshot was left, and Diana says that he killed that man. Deadshot tells her, yeah, you're a warrior princess, right? Looked like a war to me, and in war, people die. Superman shouts, we don't kill, and you're going back to jail. and Deadshot sighs, stating, Zoe was never here, was she? This is all one big distraction. As he turns his back, Bruce says that he will find her. He has to stop this. Diana throws her lasso around Deadshot, telling him to stop, and he does just that. He looks back and asks them, you want to know the truth? I deserve to be locked away. But if you want some advice, go spend some time with the ones you love. And there you have it, a quick little one-shot Deadshot, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman around Christmas time frame. There was snow. I hope you enjoyed the snow. Don't forget, if you want to get these videos early and you want to do things like come and hang out with us with the behind-the-scenes footage, or you want to get to our weekly podcast, join us over on our Patreon. The link to that is down below. For only $1, you get access to everything nice and early. And I'll see you next time right here on Comicstorian.